ask me questions. Have some questions, have some comments. Look at that. So, am I missing any messages? No comment. really can make a harness where it's just totally hands-free. So I can run if I ever could run. I gotta stay for the next 6 hours straight. Because I was surprised with a new schedule. Somebody else was to decide my schedule. That was the bed. I moved the bed, pushed it. It was an accident. This. But I made it from scratch. Really handy. Check this out, I'll attach it to that one. So everyone else, they gotta use one hand to hold that. I'm not using one hand, I'm using no hands. So I don't even notice the thing is really there. It's like just natural. It's kind of comfortable, but as you can see, I had to hand make everything, fully handcrafted. See, it pretty much spins with me. It's pretty stable. And a masterpiece. I was riding a bike earlier and it was actually not bad. Right there. It's like, where's my phone? Oh, right here. Sweet. But it goes pretty much on the shoulder. See, no hands. Magic. I can do things while I have my phone. No, I don't play Roblox. I tried it for a minute. If I could have figured out how to make the games through there, then I would have played it a little bit longer, but it's kind of one of those experiences where it's like limited. It's like I didn't understand how to play the game, like how to build the game, so I kind of gave up on it pretty quick. But now I can type it in, type code. Much easier. See, this isn't fully comfortable, but see, it's pretty good. So far, it's like 2 days of development. Like the case that this is sitting in, that took me about 2 hours to bend all the wires and stuff to come up with this design and take my time designing it and putting all the leather together in the right spot. It's just like the whole thing. It's got like one of those teeth. So I'll show you an example. I literally can make another one of these. So it's got teeth like that that's like, that's what that part is right here. That hump, that's the head on another one of these. So I took that, and that's what I'm connecting it to. The reason why I'm using this is because this is flexible. If I get impacted, like if I go forward and hit something, then this is gonna bend. So it's not gonna be like a pole going straight into my chest. It's gonna be a bend, and it's gonna move out of my way. So it's less dangerous. Otherwise, I would have put like a steel rod just like sticking straight for my chest, and it would have been bad. No, I don't have console. But I can make another one of these. I can make like probably 2 more of these. The only thing that I'm missing is a lanyard and these things. But I could totally engineer another one of these. This is nice. Other people are holding up a pole. They're holding it up so they can, like, you know, hold it into position. They always gotta use one hand. Now I got 2 hands free. So I can get on my bike, go. But also, like, look at the view. It's a really nice view too. So I can still see the whole screen, see what I'm doing, but I can also get a good view. I don't play anything anymore. I used to play games, but if it doesn't pay me any money, I'm not talking about testing games. I'm talking about like crypto stuff, but now crypto's kind of dead a little bit, so I don't even do anything when it comes to gaming in any way, really. I play Atlas Earth. So if you go back to a few live streams ago, I was trying to do a bowling game, a mini game. And if you check out Atlas Earth, like I would be checking out Atlas Earth immediately, if you don't know it already. It's for your phone. Welcome back. So I was surprised with a change in my schedule where I'm gonna have to leave the house at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm washing my clothes, preparing for that. And I have to stay up for that long. I gotta stay up till 1 o'clock p.m. Good times, right? This is just amazing. It doesn't need money. Wait. I think it does. You need to pay what? Atlas Earth? Nope. So you press the earn button, then you watch ad, and you get 2 Atlas bucks, which is 10 cents worth of the property. It gives you a free parcel to begin with, but over like 3.5 years or something, I think it's been, 3.5 years, I've earned almost $5,000 worth in the game. So I have $5,000 worth, and I've put like $150 back when I first started playing the game. I put 150 in years ago, and now I'm on 5 grand on Atlas Earth. So I mean, like, it's worth it long term. I didn't spend money to get that. So I have done like a few live streams of Atlas Earth, so I've kind of shown off like what I'm holding. I got 854 parcels now. Like I said, I only spent $150 when it first started, but only because I wanted to see, you know, I wanted to see how, I was in it to begin with, right in the beginning. So like, I got $1,200 for free within just 1 week because I got lucky and I played a certain event. So Atlas Earth, if you play it right, you're getting free stuff consistently. You just got to play it every day. You every what is it? Every 15 days, like, you have a daily login too. So look for the daily login, press little buttons on the left. You also have the diamond wheel, where the diamond wheel you'll get free Atlas bucks that way too, for free. Watch an ad eventually to get like your extra spins. So you'll do like 3 spins. You have to collect diamonds first. But once you collect the diamonds, you just walk around, collect the diamonds. They're free. Um, you get free Atlas bucks. So like, yeah, Atlas bucks is totally free if you play it for free. And then if you buy stuff from the selected stores, the ones that they actually like do sponsorships with through the shopping deals, like the shop to earn, then you'll get cash back in Atlas bucks. One of them is Firehouse subs. I don't know if you like Firehouse subs, but you'll get cash back on that. They've done Burger King in the past. I wish they would have done McDonald's when I was doing DoorDash, like, in a vehicle. So I was hitting up the McDonald's a lot. You can also play to earn. So you play like the free cash. You've seen the free cash ads. You get free money just for playing some games. You can do that with Atlas Earth too. You just get a better deal for it. So you're, instead of having to spend money on it, dude, you just get it for free. You can get challenges completed. You can also play the event. So there's every couple of days, there's an event that you can win hundreds of dollars worth of Atlas bucks if you're really that good at the arcade. So there's golf games, bowling games, uh, racing game. Like, play that game, Atlas Earth. Get in it and check it out. Go look through everything it's got. Do not spend a dime. Don't spend a dime. My suggestion is do not spend a single penny, unless you are rich, and then one day you might want to spend in the future. You know, it's definitely worth it. Like the challenges, I just started really getting into the challenges finally, and I was like, I'm going to take those a little bit more seriously. Last month I got like, it's probably like 15-20 bucks worth of Atlas bucks just by completing the challenges. Like, so I'm sitting on like 5 grand that's just all earned for free. So it's definitely helped me a lot, especially like in a pinch. When I was in a serious pinch, dude, like that shit actually gave me some food. It got me some food, you know. I'm sure that these other games, like you do these game tester apps, I'm sure you can earn a lot more. I just don't want to get into all that because it's given too much data to too many things. So I don't play with all that. But yeah, like there's ways to earn online. But I gotta admit, this is a very sweet feature, but it does get uncomfortable over time. So this is pretty sweet for like streaming because like it just boom. If I'm like in a public place where I want to like, oh look, I just made it to this like really high end place, and it's just like, go, ding, look at the room, it's a mess. Like look at how smooth that is, and I'm relaxing, so it's like it's kind of coming along with me. I wish I could have like a tiny little camera and just like have the camera, just the tiny camera mount, like half, like, what is it? 1/100th of the phone. That'd be sweet. Just like attach it right there. But at the same time, it's nice to be able to use my phone. You know, it's like I'm looking at the camera at the same time I'm looking at my phone. So I'm like looking at where everything is centralized. But you know, I've been trying to invent a way to hold my phone where I don't actually have to freaking hold it in one of my hands and my fingers. I can do other things while I have my phone easily accessible. So basically, what is it? If it's fully accessible and I don't have to hold the thing up, it's perfect. It makes my job so much easier. So I made a wristlet. I put a phone on my wrist. I still have the thing. And the trick with it is literally a phone bracelet. So this was actually my first hand done leather project. So I did this by hand as my first leather project, right? And so I was gonna make this, like, I could sell this idea or something, right? And I mean, it's convenient, but you got to get this plastic on proper, like 100% proper. If you don't have that plastic on perfect, it doesn't work. It doesn't work as efficiently as you need it to. So, you know, if I could overcome that, then the bracelet is like a really good idea, but it still doesn't, it doesn't do this. See it right there. So I guess the only solution is a lighter phone and then a lighter material that's holding this up. Now the thing about this is, though, that because I'm using, I already explained this part, but because I'm using that type of wire, like a flexible stand material, it'll bend rather than penetrating. So I don't know. It's a cool idea. I hope it's cooler for YouTube. Like that's really what I made it for, because like I want to, you know what I mean? Like, I was playing around with it earlier. I'm pretty sure I did some video on it, but I'll be doing some rides on my bike, and I'll have this around. But as time goes on, I'm going to continue making this better, because like that's a way better angle. It looks like, actually looks better than when I'm just normally live streaming. But like, see how just chill it is? It's just relaxing. It's still uncomfortable to my back, but it's like, it's worth it. I gotta do it. First person view of whatever I'm doing. Later, thank you for the subscription. Stay tuned for more breakthroughs, basically. Like, people can kind of see just my first person perspective, where it doesn't change. It's like, okay, I can see my actual eye movements. Usually, like, you get anxiety, and you know, when you're trying to like find the device, but it's like it's already there. So it's like I'm just relaxing, like my brain can relax. It's like I know that the camera is right in front of me, so I can kind of be myself. It's like, you already saw me 2 seconds ago, you know where I was at. And let's go for a walk, because this is kind of, oops. All right. So let's talk about, I guess, what's been going on lately. We got Trump initiating basically like a last stand. Like, we got to do something about that because we've been going in with no teeth. And I haven't talked about any of the stuff that's been going on lately, but I can tell you this. It was kind of expected. And I've already explained like that it was expected. But we're going to see a lot of decentralized kind of attacks. And they're going to test us and going to find out who has more access to the information and find out ways to cut out that information. So what I think is their next plan is to, like, the yelling fire in a crowded movie theater syndrome. I think they're going to start using that to basically shut people's voices off, and just be prepared for that. You know, they look at Spencer Pratt going over there in Los Angeles, and he's just calling out a clear violation of, like, truthfulness, you know, because you've seen the mayor. They were like, we'll start getting on those houses next week, and they never actually did. Their houses are still destroyed. They still haven't been able to go and begin construction there. So what you're seeing right now is just a bunch of people just resurfacing the issues that were already there, and it's been kind of redundant to talk about. That's why I haven't been talking about what's been going on. So everything's kind of redundant. But things like the screw worm and them messing with our food supply, that's going to be, that should be, like, pretty important to focus on, is that they're trying to shut down our food supply, guys. Here's the thing with the Costco situation. What happens if everybody buys all the beef that's available, and basically they buy all the beef that's available, and it's less of a chance that you'll find the screwworm, because people will buy, like, a whole batch and they won't eat a good amount of it. They won't find the screwworm for a while. If they're buying half a cow, usually people are buying the half a cow because they stock up. Those are people that prep. Those are people that hoard and prep. So, and it's fully understandable, you know, it's the best way to do it. It's the best way to save money. You want to buy half an animal or a full animal and split it with people and stuff like that. But they're, like, I heard somebody saying, like, just now, awkwardly, they're going to start doing a sale for half cows. And at the same time, screwworm is making its way to Texas, and it's been talked about for months and months. It's been talked about for months. Just people haven't, like, been making it a headline. So the screwworm, I remember at least 4 months ago, it was talked about. History on the screwworm, they had to take a lot of extra action to get rid of it. I forget if they had to cull entire herds or if they basically found, like, some kind of a solution to get rid of them, but basically it was a serious problem way back in the day. and we eradicated it, and it was only existing still in Mexico. So we knew that screwworm was in Mexico still. It's just, like, it hadn't made its way north yet into our country. Now we're looking at, it's definitely made its way into the country, and now they're making it known. You know, there's another thing to be questioned also about the mosquitoes, like talking about insects and stuff taking over. You really have to question Lone Star tick, all these things, all these diseases. Why haven't they fought vigorously to find solutions for Lyme disease? Like a permanent solution. Why haven't they been talking about that very much? Well, there's no money in it, man. So So that's like, it seems like it just keeps coming down to the money, money, money. It's very rude. And that's because people aren't thinking solutions. They're thinking sustainability for themselves. Sustainability for yourself, yeah. We've seen some people take some creative steps to help society. Dude, that's kind of cool. I'm getting all the crazy looking effects. So there's a dude that popped up in my feed that does like reaction videos to shorts, and the dude looks so funny because he looks like I don't know Sterling, IDK Sterling, like it's just fucking hilarious. But then I see like somebody made an AI slop video of him on TikTok. Now I don't watch TikTok videos, but when I saw that, I was like, holy crap, they can morph you into anything. So there's probably people making crazy videos of me out there or something. Like, I'm good at video editing, but when I saw like what AI can do, I'm just like, God, that's like too realistic. So I think AI slop videos aren't really that great when it comes to art. It's not really that imaginative. I'm so much better. But I think, this would be the way that people would want to use their phones in the future. Like, why are we all holding them in our hands and stuff? It's a cool view. When people talking about Bill Gates and stuff and conspiracies like that, and then people watch it and they're just like stunned for the first time. It's like, imagine how much people just don't know. That's insane. Because like, if you don't know the basic connections, if these videos have gotten really like that popular, like, and we still haven't even scratched the surface when it comes to influencing like a wider population, like that's insane. People are so misinformed, but it's because they haven't been paying attention, and AI is paying attention. It's probably gonna have the answers. Maybe more of this is more of like I need to put a shoulder strap up, because this is really exhausting to hold up. Like, I truly wonder if there's already one made that's this safe and commercially available. But anyways, see that transition? It's pushing over me. So I gotta stay up for like another 11 hours. Well, I gotta stay up for 4.5 hours and then do the bombs. They'll do the bug bombs. I'll go out to work and then I'll end up going to like a park and go chill there. So, just chilling. Nobody has anything something to like text or something, drop a comment. Talk about some crazy controversial shit. I remember back in the day when like crazy controversial shit was actually crazy and controversial. Now it's like everything's been talked about. All topics have been covered. One thing for people to remember is that a lot of the stuff that you see today, it's already been imagined in a different time. The whole thing is there's a lot of like technology that could have gotten somewhere, but it was held back because there was too many special interests that were preventing it from evolving, you know? A little bit longer of a test. So it's still quite a bit bouncy. Maybe a spring, adding a spring to this mechanism would solve it. But I don't know. At least I got the position right finally. So maybe putting a spring on it will actually fix it. Nice. And I can keep the SIG off screen, that's pretty sweet. Nice job, team. Anyways, I'm gonna go make this out a little bit longer, just like typing apps and stuff.